every city, every place. Always been a...
So Tom is a happy boy because I am taking him to the beer garden for lunch for an early Christmas present, and then it's kind of a package deal where we get the fast passes to the or reserved seating for the candlelight processional tonight, which is the very first one. And we are entering.
Inside the hall for me.
Smells good.
Alright, so hallo und herzlich willkommen im Deutschen Biergarten. That's German for welcome to the German Biergarten. You know we have traditional table sharing inside. That means you will share your table together, so don't be shy to talk to each other. My name is Mark and I'm going to be a seater today, so please follow me to your table.
So they have sauteed vegetables and roast chicken, hot dog, and macaroni and cheese. But it looks like it has beef in the macaroni and cheese. Mixed greens, pickled vegetables, macaroni salad, cabbage salad, and white bean salad. Oh, but they put radishes in the white bean salad. And marinated mushrooms. Beet salad, cucumber salad, and German potato salad. Normally they have cheese soup, but today they have beef soup, so I don't get any of that. Bread, German sausage, and roasted potatoes, chicken, salmon, pork schnitzel. Sorry, let me slow here. I just took the last of the salmon because that is the only meat substance I can eat from here. Hunter sauce and meatballs.
How much I appreciate how brave my wife is for coming into a place that basically serves mostly sausages and not much else.
Yeah, considering I don't eat red meat or pork. So try that special German orange Coke drink, was it?
Yep.
What's that taste like?
Kind of like slightly tamed down Coke. There's not a lot of orange to it.
Not a lot of orange in it? Let me see.
It's a German orange Fanta, which is different to the US orange Fanta. It's not as intense. It's not as sweet as a regular Coke, or so it's like
actually. You probably prefer that. Yeah.
I prefer it more than the regular Coke.
I'll just take my good old strong Coke.
From left to the right, like top to the bottom of the cart. Start with the Schäferhofer Hefeweizen, which is a regular wheat beer. So wheat beer kind of like a Blue Moon, for example, slightly sweet at the end of your taste. Next one we have is our dark beer. It's a dark Pilsner. Dark Pilsner is a little bit stronger in hopium taste. It's not malty like Guinness, for example. So it's still a nice Pilsner, just a little stronger. Third one we have, my recommendation, drink it as your last beer, because it's a sweet beer. You drink it first.
Yeah, she's gonna skip it.
You can steal it, because if you would drink it first, everything else tastes bitter. This beer is based on a wheat beer, so it's based on regular Hefeweizen, then added a grapefruit juice to make it a little sweet. And then the last one we have is our most popular beer, which is Oktoberfest brew. Oktoberfest brew is a special brew, counts as a lager beer, which is a little lighter, so it goes nice and smooth, and then you enjoy it, okay?
Okay. Wonderful, thank you.
Try it.
Alright, only one. I'm going to try the grapefruit beer. The rest of that stuff is, yeah, all Tom. Oh, they actually turn on the lights. Those guys got them up high. They got the ones behind you got them up really high. review of the German restaurant. Since you're going to have all positive things to say, do you want to start? Actually, we're going to start with one thing first, because they seat you. First of all, I want you to know that if you are not a person that likes to share a table with strangers, you're not going to like this restaurant. The tables sit 8, so if you are under a party of 8, they will put you with other people. So if you're uncomfortable with that, just please note that. Second of all, my main tiff with today. And it's
I thought that was.
No. I don't mind talking to other people.
Oh.
That's fine. But this was
related.
this was the second time that we've eaten there. The first time we ate was with a party of 3, party of 3, then another party of 3. Yep. And so today I made sure that when our buzzer went off, we were right there. We were the first one to the stand. Got very close to the hosts so that I was right there at the table when he took us up there so that we would have our choice of seats, because I wanted to sit closest to the banister. And he stopped me and said, hold on, I'm going to seat the party of 6 first. And I mean, I am like, ugh.
That just made her whole meal right there, let me tell you.
I was not happy. And so then I got to think back the first time we were there, and they did seat that party of 3 before us. So it seems like they seat the larger party first. And so then we got put on the end, which I wasn't, I mean, normally I'd be like, yay, but I kind of wanted to be closer to the banister because I would have a better vlogging opportunity, no obstruction, to film the entertainment. So that was my one tiff, is that basically they tell you where to sit.
Because after all, dining at Epcot is all about the vlogging opportunities. Has nothing to do with whether or not your husband really likes to eat there.
No, that's the only reason we ate there, is because he likes to eat there. There's just not enough food for me. Somebody that doesn't eat pork or mammal, basically the only thing I could eat was salmon and vegetables. The salmon is good. It had a nice sauce to it. It was flaky. It wasn't dry. It was a good piece of salmon. Unfortunately, I love mushrooms. Got excited when I saw the mushrooms, but they marinate them in vinegar. Got excited about the white beans, but they marinated them in vinegar. I don't like vinegar. So basically I had salmon and green beans and red potatoes. And that was my meal that I paid $44 for.
My meal was great. 2 different classic kinds of German sausages in there. Had some meatballs, which were kind of tasty, but you know, probably the low light of the dinner. Potato salad, regular roasted potatoes, and then they had schnitzel, pork schnitzel today, which I had 4 pieces of, I believe. That was good, a little gravy on that. I didn't remember that from the last time I was here, so that was a nice surprise.
Reference the last time we were here. What was missing?
The beer cheese soup.
The beer cheese soup.
Yeah, they had some sort of beef soup, which, you know, it just doesn't nearly as much fun to dip your rolls into, so. But yeah, that was good. Had a beer flight, and that was enjoyable. I did have their German-esque Coke and Orange Fanta is what they called it, but it's nowhere near as sweet as Orange Fanta. And neither
like
I nor anyone else at the table, except the one girl next to you, said her second one tasted a little bit orangey. It wasn't very orangey, but it was nice. It takes a little bit of the edge off of the Coke. And it was good. I enjoyed it. I ordered a second one.
Desserts. Favorite dessert was definitely this tiny little cup of almost like, it wasn't pureed cherries, but what would you call that? It was just like pure cherries in a, I don't know. What didn't you have that?
Yes. Yeah, it was just like compote or whatever they call it. I don't know.
It was awesome. I loved that. The Black Forest cake, of course, they had a small version of that. The apple strudel, beware. I warned him ahead of time. It does have raisins in it, so he did not get the apple streusel. And
A spiced cinnamon cake, something or another, which is really quite good. I enjoyed that.
So, yeah, desserts were fine.
Yeah.
I took 2 chocolate chip cookies for the road. Wrapped them up in my napkin for later.
I did have seconds and then dessert, and that was a good meal. So good stuff. Good stuff. So
lunch.
Thanks to the wifey for
that was his Christmas present.
Early Christmas present.
Lunch is $44. That includes your drink, your normal non-alcoholic drink. Beer flight was $14, and you saw that it was 4 different small things of beer. All in all, he would go back all the time. I just don't feel I don't eat enough for the money. It drives me insane to think that I did not eat even half of the $44 worth of food, which that's just me. Lots of the people we were with, oh my gosh, they got their money's worth. They had heaps of food on their plate, and some of them went back and got more heaps. So they got their money's worth.
If you're not one of those people that has a limited palate like my wife, it can be a really enjoyable experience, and the little German Oompa band.
Yeah, the entertainment is nice.
It's always fun.
It was a little bit different this time because they played some Christmas music,
They played Christmas music on the bells. That was fun. Yes.
Our waiter was fine, personable. Even made the funny thing that he normally works dinner. He was called in for lunch today, and his first table he charged them dinner prices because he's so used to putting that in the register. I thought that was pretty funny. But all in all, nice experience.
Yep.
He loved it, would go back every time, but the cool thing is that this was his Christmas present, so I don't have to go back for a while. So anyway, if you like the ears, check out Ears by Shiny. She has an Etsy store, and you can check her out on Instagram. She made these. I think they're quite festive and adorable. She calls them her ugly sweater ears, by the way. Anyway, check out our other restaurant reviews, shopping hauls, resort tours, and we'll see you at the parks.
I've been all around the